Hi Kayla, Lisa Goucher here. I cannot wait to meet you in person. You know, it's funny, I feel like I know you because your mom has just kept me up to speed on everything that you're doing all the time. And I know you're screaming busy, so I thought this video would be the easiest way to get all the Monat information to you, and then also that you could just watch it at your leisure. All right, I already sent the hydration system, which is these products, and then also the oil. A couple of things that I want to tell you regarding that. Monat's been out a little bit over 3 years. It all comes out of Miami. They put it through 2 years of clinical studies before they even sold a bottle of shampoo because they wanted to make sure that it actually made the hair healthier, promoted growth, and just visibly fuller, thicker, stronger looking hair. However, I know that you're not looking for more hair. You have a huge head of hair. There is an aspect, an anti-aging aspect and a health aspect that during the course of, as you continue using all the current products that you are, if they're not all naturally based, if they have any silicone, sulfates, or parabens, then they're coating, slacking, and smothering not only your hair, but your scalp. So the thing about Monat is, the best way I can describe it is it's like the chicken breast and broccoli for your hair and your scalp. It's really the only hair care line product out there that actually deposits nutrition in the actual hair and on the scalp. The oil that you have, Rejuveniqe Oil, this is the basis of the entire line. It has 11 essential minerals. It mimics your own body's oil, and it's in like 95% of the products. It's also used as a standalone, not making any medical claims, but it's also can provide relief for eczema, psoriasis, rosacea. Like I give it to my son when he has heat rash. It eliminates that, bug bites, sunburn. You know, I use it under my eyes. I use it all over my face and in my bath water. This also is used for scalp treatments. It's the nutritional basis of the entire line, and also used on the hair itself. And it can be used in several different processes. I'm going to talk about that more in just a moment. Okay, so it seems like the shampoo should be self-explanatory. You know, I want to tell you a couple of things about the Monat products. They only have 40% water. They're really concentrated. Most products have 80% water. So it does not require much. You know, I know that you mentioned with your schedule and everything that you got going on, you know, you're shampooing once every 2 weeks just because of the amount of time that it takes to get your hair looking good, and you just don't have that kind of time to spend to shampoo any more often. I want to tell you that if you could squeeze it in once a week, you're going to allow those nutrients and all the nutrition of Monat to actually get into the scalp and into the hair, and then it just works to bring those curls and bring that life back. However, I know that styling products are really important. Now, you need to shampoo twice, and actually, something that you don't have that I'm sending, I'm going to send you the clarifying shampoo. I think since you haven't been using Monat, that this should be your first shampoo, because it's really going to work to pull the debris off. It's going to work to pull off the silicones, the sulfates, the parabens deposited by other products. And then that'll open up the hair so that you can use the Renew shampoo and shampoo twice. You know, work it through. And, you know, when you don't see a lather with Monat products, just know that's because there's no sulfate in it. However, after you shampoo with the clarifying and the Renew, then you need to do 2 shampoos with the Renew. And the second one, you should see more of a lather. Just work it through. Add additional water to your hair, and that is also really, really important. Make sure your hair is really, really wet before you start the shampooing process. So once you're done shampooing, then, you know, this little baby right here, and it's amazing. This is the mask. This is what's really hydrating. It's like a big old drink of water for the hair. I just love it. You know, just take a scoop of it, work it through your hair. And now, Kaela, however you're currently using oil for your hair, if you're putting it on the conditioner, I really recommend that you use the Rejuveniqe Oil the very same way. This is going to be a process. You're going to have to figure out your cocktail as it relates to Monat. But the thing about it is that the more you use it, just know that everything, all of the products are nutrition. They're not about coating, slacking, or smothering. It's going to open up the hair follicles and just allow it to breathe. The Rejuveniqe oil, you could combine it with the mask, put it on your hair, put a shower cap on, leave it on 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then go ahead and rinse. Now, the mask opens up the hair cuticle, and that's what allows it to be so silky smooth and so hydrating. Well, the leave-in conditioner, that's what closes the cuticle. So you can also combine the oil with this. Now, I'm going to tell you, I know that when you saw this bottle of oil, let's scoot over here to talk about curl patterns. Oh gosh, I don't know that you can see that. Can you see that right there? Oh, there, I think that's better. So in African American hair, there are different types of curl patterns. And Kaela, like I'm thinking that you're a 4B or a 4C, really curly and really just moisture flies off of your hair. So you're doing everything you can to hydrate and moisturize your hair. And it's important to know that, because then you can try to figure out and coordinate which products to use. Since this is the nutritional basis of the line, and I have some other girlfriends that are like the 4C on this list, and they are just starving for moisture. So what they do is, because it wouldn't be economical to use the amount of oil that's required, they take another naturally based oil like Carol's Daughter or coconut oil, and they combine it with this, because this has the nutritional basis. And I know I sound like I'm beating a dead horse, but the longer you use Monat, the more manageable and better it is going to be, for your hair on an ongoing basis. And obviously I don't say this from my personal experience, like that would be ridiculous. But I do have a couple of beautiful, actually I have 3 African American women, and they all have different types of hair, and they all have different issues. Some have a lot of hair like you, and they're just trying to make it more manageable and keep it under control and prevent the frizz. And then I have others who are just really suffering from hair loss, like in the edges. And they've just been working with me to educate me. They're very giving of information. And so as you go through this process, as you have questions, I will reach out to them. They're my springboard and telling me, because they're the ones who are using all the products and trying to figure out the concoction now, or the cocktail that works for them. So that's the shampoo. And there you go. And then there's the oil. So I'm going to tell you the additional products that are coming your way. First of all, I'm sending you the detangler. This is, it's funny. This is Monat Junior. This is the junior line. But adult women are loving this detangler. It has no toxins in it. It's tear-free, because it's made for kiddos. But I'm sending that because that may be something. Like at this point, I don't know what the cocktail of Monat products is going to be to get you to that gorgeous, beautiful looking hair that you want. But what I'm hoping and looking forward to seeing is that you see a difference in your hair, and that by using Monat products, 10 years from now, if you continue on the product path that you're on, you might really be suffering from dry scalp, dry hair, just from the coating and slacking and smothering of silicones, parabens, and sulfates. And I'm saying all that not knowing what you're using. So I'm sending you the detangler. All right, I'm sending you the Moxie Mousse. Love, love, love. I've got another girlfriend, and she says on her African American curls that this is the bomb. And I also am sending the Taffy. If you feel like, you need some more control regarding your curls, this Taffy is probably something that you might want to mix in. And I'm sending you a lot. These are certainly not products that you're going to use all of them all at once. But the thing about it is, different people combine different things. Like you might think the mousse and the Taffy work well together. I'm also sending you Touseled Mist. It says mist, but it's like a squirt. You have to put it in your hand and scrunch, and it's gonna, it's just gonna help with those curls. you know, it may be the mist and the taffy that go together. So you see where I'm going with this. I'm hopeful, Kaela, that you'll have time enough to experiment with the products and tell me, because I would love nothing more than to have you as an influencer with me and be the expert that I go to for your hair type. All right, and I'm sending you a curl cream. So what I wanted to tell you, there's also an anti-freeze cream. Where is it? Oh, here it is. This, you know, when you see these products that say only for you, these are the products that Monat is giving away. So like, for instance, last month, everybody who ordered a qualified shipment got a free anti-frizz cream. And this is the way that the Rejuveniqe family that created these products test them. I mean, what better way than to send it all out for free and then we all give the feedback. So my girlfriend Doris, and I'm gonna send you Doris's YouTube video, because that girl has amazing curls, but her hair's long and she goes from straightening to curling, curly hair to straight hair, either way. I don't get the impression that you ever straighten your hair. I could be mistaken, but if you do, there's a blowout cream. But I'm sending you the curl cream. So for instance, after you shampoo, use the mask, the leave-in, you incorporate the oil wherever you do in your process. My girlfriend Doris, what she does is after she does that, she put the anti-frizz primer on, and then after the primer, that's when she used the Moxie Mousse and the curl cream. So just to give you a heads up there. Now, I'm not sending this, but I wanted to tell you about the Intense Repair Spray, because I'm not, like, again, I'm not under the impression that you are suffering from any kind of hair loss with that beautiful head of hair, but I know that you probably have friends that do. So the active ingredients in Monat products, it's the first anti-aging hair care line with no parabens, sulfate, silicone, all naturally based, has some preservatives in it. It's got a year shelf life, all comes out of Miami. This is the basis of the entire line, the Rejuveniqe Oil. And then the other three active ingredients are Capixyl. Capixyl promotes growth, and that is green pea extract is the basis there. Procataline anchors the hair, and that is green pea extract. Actually, I think the red clover is red clover extract. Excuse me. Capixyl is red clover extract. Procataline is green pea extract. And then Crotasorb is the UVA absorber. So the sun and all of that. So those are the four active ingredients. Rejuveniqe Oil, Capixyl for growth, Procataline to anchor the hair, and Crotasorb for thermal protectant. So when you're running into somebody, Kaela, and they're suffering, whether it's men or women, hair loss, along the temple, along the edges, or male pattern baldness, this Intense Repair Spray is pure Capixyl. It's pure growth. So it's not meant for the hair strands. It's just really close to the scalp in the areas of concern. So typically what people will do, they'll give themselves an oil treatment on the scalp, and then twice a day they spray this, and they'll just start seeing those baby hairs that start coming up. So, that's a lot of information. I hope that that's helpful. I'll send all of this to you, and I cannot wait to hear what you think of it. Good, bad, otherwise. I really just want to learn from your experience, and I am excited about talking to you. Have a great day. Bye.